Hey everybody, this is Curtis here at bullytree.com. Peace to ya. How you doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Marcus, quiet. Yeah, that was my dog. See, she's trying to get into the play. She heard the talking, and my dogs are really protective. You know, they're smart protective. They're not just go out and attack people. In fact, they've never attacked anybody but me. That's because I come in the house and sometimes just run in the house unannounced, run into the bedroom because I forgot something inside and I have to run and get it back or something. Or there's one time when I actually had a box in my hand with a TV in it, small TV, and I walked to the front door and she didn't recognize me. So she went after me and I had to really, that's where training comes in, said a few magic words and she put it down and she was cool, So I have Alapaha Blue Blood Bulldogs, and so they're really protective, family protective. They're smart protective. They don't just go attacking people, I take my dogs to PetSmart. I take them to the doggy park. I take them for walks all the time. They pull me on my bicycle. We do laps. People stop me and pet them, But when it comes to my home, they don't play. And I have two Alapahas, and they not playing with my house. You can get in here if I'm not here. They will actually sit at the window, and when I get out of my car in my driveway, they I guess it's kind of hard for dogs to see through the window, so they don't recognize me. As soon as I pull up, they're always still barking and wanting to get whoever it is. Until I get close to the door, that's when they realize it's me. Then they calm down. But other than that, the Alapaha Blue Blood Bulldogs. If you want a dog to protect your American bullies, that might be the route to go. And they're good working dogs too, Very working. They're good working dogs. They work hard for you. Very, very good companion dogs. Like I said, I love American bullies, and I've had American bullies. But for me, I want a dog that works a little bit harder, and I like a working dog. That's just me. But American bullies, as far as my love for the breed, I think it might be my number one breed, But I just need a dog that can work a little bit more for me. I'm an active person, and so I need a dog that can keep up with me. Okay, so this video today is called. I just want to say something that I observed online the other day. I saw a post that someone was selling super micros or super pockets, and that caught my attention because, again, here they go, People always say, Curtis, why do you hate bullies? I don't hate bullies. I will keep saying that in all my videos until they get it. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should keep saying that in all of my videos. I don't hate bullies. I don't hate American Bulldogs. I don't hate exotics. I can't hate a dog. It's not the dog's fault for whatever is happening to it. What I do hate is what people are doing to the dogs. That's what I hate. And the word hate for me is a really strong word. So let me just say I dislike it terribly. I terribly dislike it. And so what people are doing to the dogs is terrible. Now they want to make super pockets and super micros. What is that now? A Chihuahua? I mean, you already done everything you could to the dog to make it as small as you could and as unhealthy as you could. Now you want to exceed that. I mean, you went from XL, classic, standard, pocket, whatever the other breeds are, and now you want to bring super pockets, super micros. What is a super micro? A rat? I mean, how small is this all going to be? And what is it going to be for? So that's just another way of people pushing the pocket with one breed and stretching it out so thin that is basically the breed is nothing. Nobody is taking a hold of the exotic dogs and really making something of them. And I know it's really hard at this point to do that because they're so scattered. But they're here. And so if somebody would at least try to make something of them, I went to, what's the name of the website? Some exotic bully registry that they have somewhere, EBR or something like that, And I mean, what I saw amazed me. The registry said that they're looking for dog. One of the qualities of an exotic is uniqueness and something about his physique or physical being. You know, like different eyes or a bigger, you know, anything that's unique that stands out. And they have a class for that. You see what I'm saying? So they have a class for uniqueness. Now, how is that? How is that? How is that? Why must people do that to the dogs just to say they're creating something, right? So your dog can have, you know, a blue eye and a brown eye. You know, it can have really bully features with a droopy lip. You know, anything that's unique. They said, you know, and the way it was, I should have had the article here. Basically, what he was saying is that the dog, you know, for your dog to be in a unique category, it has to have uniqueness about it, about the way its physical nature is, you know. And so my question to exotic bully breeders is, how much further are you going to push the dogs? How much further are you going to degrade the dogs? How much unhealthier are you going to make the dogs? When are you going to stop? What are you trying to do? What is your purpose? What is your plans for the dogs? What are your intentions for the dogs? It's obviously is not health. Obviously, whatever you're doing is not inclusive of the well-being of the dogs. You know. And I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm gonna talk every single day if I have to. Nobody else is doing it, but that's okay. I'm gonna talk because, you know, I'm not a sellout. I'm not gonna sell out to the fact that, you know, people say, "Oh, Curtis, nobody's listening to you." Well, guess what? You're listening right now, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I mean. So people are listening. You know, I was never, you know, I was always a little bit of an odd duck. You see what I'm saying? Ever since I was growing up. You know, I don't conform to people's, what they believe is right. I conform to what I feel is right in my heart. You know, and if it's what you believe, then we have something in common. And if not, well, then we don't, you know. But I'm not going to stop talking about the way that people treat these dogs and the way that it's been 2002 since I've been doing it, you know. And I'm not going to stop because I believe in the bulldogs. I believe in bullies. I believe that they're here for a purpose, and I believe that every breeder of a bulldog should have a purpose for that dog because bulldogs were bred for a purpose, even if it's hunting rats, you know. You take a breeder dog and you say it's a companion dog. So what exactly is a companion dog only? You know, dogs should have more of a purpose. You know, a bulldog, the word bull in there, it means it's a dog should have some go in it for something. You know, we would have changed the breeds, and in the process, hampered the purpose. But I don't believe that a bulldog should just be a dog for a couch. Let's put it that way, you know. I'm saying this to say that the dogs, they're so far gone now. They've been so far degraded, and quite possibly on the exotic side, they're never going to come back. I see exotics fading out because, like everything else, every other fashion or every other fad, it does fade out. And I see them fading out. They're gonna fade out when the money is dried up, and it's no longer worth it to have them. When everyone else has one, of course you're always gonna have new people coming in, but the lure of having one of these dogs is gonna be greatly diminished because again everybody's getting one, and the dogs are not holding up. They're dying. And now when they want to bring super micro and super pockets, there's a problem. I'm not hating on dogs. I'm hating on the owners. I dislike what those people are wanting to do, you know. And I'll keep talking about this toad line thing. These dogs, they annoy me. Not the dogs, the owner of the dogs annoy me very much. Because I remember they used to have good-looking Gaudi line dogs, and they just sold out. They crossed their dogs into these dogs and sold out. And on top of it, lying about the pedigrees. So I can't go there with them, you know. I can't go there with them, you know. I just feel that we need to put a stop to this recklessness, this craziness that's happening with our dogs. We need to stand up and talk about it. You know, I will claim every dog as mine, including exotics. if somehow we can stop this and make the situation better, you know. But right now, from what I see, people are too greedy. People that never had money before, never dreamt of having any money. Now they have big dreams to the dogs, you know, refusing to go get a job, refusing to go get a 9 to 5, you know, because they think they can pimp the dogs. That ain't good, man. You know, we need to take care of these dogs. American Bully people, if you're for good dogs, and you're for progressiveness, sorry, if you're for progressiveness, then this is the time to stand. You know, don't let this happen to you no more. Don't let this happen to your dogs no more. Don't let them take an English Bulldog and mix it with your Razor's Edge dog and say it's an exotic with the same pedigree. You gotta stop that. You gotta blow a whistle. You know. So, thank you for listening. I hope you speak up on this pocket and super micro pocket and super micro, whatever you want to call it, which means it's smaller than a pocket now. It's smaller than a micro. They keep going down, you know. It's got to stop. We got to stop this. Okay? Peace and love to you. Be good. Curtis of Bully Tree.